Okay, episode 5 today is March 24th. First week of my new job is done. Man, oh man, it's been a great week. Hi, Pearl. I'm here with my buddy Pearl. Georgie's over there. Hi, Georgie. So I'm at my girlfriend's house. She's just getting her hair cut. Um, but yeah, it was a good week. Another week of growth, really. Like this has been It's been an emotional week for sure, adjusting to the new job and new people and new processes. And all right, Pearl, get out of my face, would you? She's such a so. Too bad she hates me. Um, but yeah, it's been a great week. Um, Very tired, so tired. So that kind of basically what I want to talk about today is last night I kind of last night was a bit rough in the sense that I just once you have these realizations that you're not really doing things correctly or the best, then for me, I want to take a leap and I want to just leap off the cliff and like spread my wings and have faith that I'll be okay. But with this like healing of spirit and mind, there's really no shortcuts at all. It's tough. It's honestly very tough. And for the people around you that support you and love you, it's going to be tough for them as well. Um, so just be, I just need to be constantly aware to not lean on people too heavily, to give love rather than just expect it. And it's like give versus take. There needs to be a balance with that. I was being a little selfish in some ways. I was absolutely being selfish and um, just not acknowledging I don't want to call them shortcomings, but I don't know, just not being aware of them, I guess, is the key. Um, so like essentially the realization was that um, my anxious mornings are the result of unhealthy, uh, golly, somebody's yelling outside is making me distracted. Um, yeah, my anxious mornings are a result of anxious nights. Like my sleep discipline is terrible. It used to be, you know what? I can't even say it used to be good because I've always used to just be high all the time and just like self medicate myself to sleep. Um, so yeah, I'm going to really work with my girlfriend, not expect her to stay up unless because the thing is, once I quit THC, it affected my sleep. Obviously, it really rewires your brain circuitry and your circadian rhythm and your dopamine receptors and all this shit. It fucks with your brain chemistry to the point it will. Um, Anyways, it'll affect your sleep for sure. Your sleep cycle gets all messed up. So, uh, weed withdrawal. The worst part for me was the sleep and the dreams and the waking up with the anxious feelings and the sweats and the like you wake up and you feel this guilt that you dreamt that you smoked or just these really vivid and like deep rooted dreams. Um, and there's been a few night panic attacks that really rattled me. Probably the worst ones of my life. I'm sure I've talked about them in the videos. I think day 8 of my quitting THC was probably the worst. So I just started to get apprehensive about night times and sleep, and especially the mornings. Like I just couldn't put my finger on it. So when I would wake up and feel these racing thoughts and anxious moments, I would just automatically kind of revert to victim mentality, where I'm like, oh, I can't even like give it um, give it words because it's just a feeling. I don't know. I didn't know where it was coming from because obviously I have a lot going for me. Like, there's really nothing I can be anxious about. Like, everything that's changing in my life is because I chose to. Like, I deliberated on it all and I just went forward. So, at the same time, acknowledging the stress that I've been under, and yeah, it's all just it's all part of the process. Like, this is a big mountain to climb. Um, so yeah, part of that was acknowledging that I am under stress. Whether my psychology acknowledges it or not, my body has been responding in a stressful manner for many, many months, since August of my 100-mile event. So, in that same vein, um, yeah, it really came to light that my sleep discipline is sorely lacking. Um, I would use my phone as a distraction, even posting like Instagram stories about my videos, or listening to my Shaolin teachings, or even stuff that I thought was healthy or positive. It's still engaging my brain in the sense of hiding. Like, I was essentially procrastinating going to sleep, because I was afraid of the feelings, essentially. Um, and like, there was no guarantee that I would feel anxious or get these panic attacks or have these bad dreams. But in fearing it, like, I was basically guaranteeing that they would happen. So um, it's all about balance in the sense of uh, love versus fear. Like, no, not in the sense of love versus fear. That's not what I meant. And taking versus giving. Um, and expectations, like, you expect to receive, but at the same time, you need to, if you expect to receive, you need to be expected to give, and reciprocate at the energy that is coming your way. There needs to be an acknowledgement of balance in the sense of the ups and downs. Like, you need to just acknowledge the fact that, um, yeah, that's exactly what it is. Like, anxiety is an imbalance of mind. So, my strategies now, like, I was targeting the mornings, thinking that the mornings was a problem, but and I wasn't too far off. Like, I'll keep up with my morning meditation and my morning walk and my morning mindfulness, essentially, like eating healthy and well, healthier, and just being mindful of what it takes to bring my mind, not so much my mind, but bring my emotions down to a stable level, a balanced level, in the sense that, regardless of whether my life is up or down in a cycle, because life is cyclical, there's no guarantee of being happy all the time. I absolutely appreciate that, but to not allow my emotions to react, in proportion to these ups and downs, to kind of have the emotions as the stabilizing factor. And it starts with mindfulness, it starts with awareness. And I got overwhelmed last night in the sense of, it's like, for every step I take, it's like exposing new layers. And it's just like an ultra marathon. You're a mile 80 or something, and like, you still think you got 20 miles to go, which is basically a full marathon. um and it's just like inconceivably far, but you've already done 80 miles. Like, what's 20 more in the grand scheme of things? But it just seems so inconceivable that you would be able to go that far. And that's kind of where I'm at. It just seems so far. Um, then I did get overwhelmed a little bit. I was I was off balance for sure. Uh, yeah, and it takes. It's not comfortable by any means, but it takes um it takes understanding to kind of uh acknowledge and be aware of these moments where you can identify these habits that are not serving you well. Like my nighttime routine is affecting my girlfriend in the sense that I was basically making her feel guilty. I was she just wants to help. Like I and no matter how good my intentions were, the fact that I was staying awake, like I would fall asleep on the couch and just not want to go to bed. So she would want to stay up with me, or not stay up with me, but like stay with me. Um, because she knows she's very loving in the sense that she doesn't want me to feel alone, or like I get super sensitive, like needlessly, and that's where my selfishness comes in, is where I expect a little, I expect unfairly sometimes the validation of um, just playing the victim. Like it's all a victim mentality that I revert to. It's but I mean, it's not hopeless by any means. Like I'm just it's so entrenched into the years of like my identity that uh just to be sensitive and to be very reactionary. Even though like on the surface, like I could be like I guess in some ways I am a disciplined person, but in other ways I'm not at all. Like my ups and downs happen just like anybody else, but sometimes I feel that um I don't live up to what I talk about. And that's not rational by any means because I know what I speak is my truth, but it's the ego, man, like the subconscious habits that have been formed and ingrained that try to keep you safe or that you revert to. Um, that's where the real growth happens when you expose those. It's not comfortable. It hurts. Sometimes physically, like my rash is still kind of persisting a little bit. Um, but yeah, it's fuck. I'm tired. This video is getting long. But anyways, so my sleep discipline strategy now is to meditate before I sleep, limit my phone use, music only. Like I do listen to Lord of the Rings ambience music to sleep. I find that very soothing, or classical music in general. Just like um, just soothing music is very therapeutic for me. But I can't be watching videos. I can't be posting about anything at all. I can't be working on my website, or I can't be doing any of that. I need to really be vigilant in defending my sleep discipline because that is essentially where my body heals, oddly enough. So uh, if I want to recover, my nervous system at all, then I need to appreciate that my every aspect of me needs rest, and that's where the signs are pointing now. So so I'm going to read more. I used to read a lot, but not so much now. So I'm going to get back into that. I'll even do some stretching and breathing exercises. Kind of ties into meditation, but not so much. I think breathing exercises are very powerful in the sense that you could do them anytime. But to bring your body energy into focus and just focus on your body interacting with the oxygen and the breath and the exhalation. Um, yeah, it's a very grounding exercise. So and yeah, I just need to take ownership of my feelings and not project my fear so much. Um, and to be aware of receiving more than I give. There needs to be balance there. I need to be respectful. I need to be aware. Awareness is like, um, and it's not that I should feel. How am I going to word that? It's like I feel bad, but I can't feel guilty because it's part of the process. Um, yeah, part of the process of establishing this balance. Like I've never actually had. I can never say that I felt balanced. I can never say that I lived in harmony with my feelings or my body or my mind even. So this is uh like it's not comfortable. Like to talk about it even on here is not comfortable, but this video is getting long. Where else are we here? And yeah, I just watched a Shi Hung Yi video again about harmony, and he says that if something appears in your life that you see that you like, um, don't pull it towards you. Just let it be. And at the same time, if something appears that you don't like, that you would normally reject, to not push. Uh, because if you push or pull, the exact opposite is going to happen. The more you pull something towards you to want to keep it safe or closer to you, then the farther away it's going um, to want to get. It's like it's okay, Georgie. You're okay. Mommy's gonna be home soon. Yeah, you're okay, Sookie. He's not feeling good, I don't think. So yeah, don't push, don't pull. Um, yeah, the more you reject something, the more it's going to be part of your life, and the more you want to keep something safe and close to you, the more it's going to kind of push away. So if you want to keep something, then focus on the stuff. Just focus on balance. Essentially, that's what it all comes down to. Um, and he goes on to say that from the moment we're born, our number of inhales and exhales is exactly 50-50. The number of nights and days is exactly 50-50. So life is all about this waveform of ups and downs, of perfectly balanced ups and downs. And our lives tend to travel these ups and down path. And the only thing that can be stabilizing is our reaction or a reaction to our emotions and our feelings. So that's the secret to living in balance is to not allow your emotions to follow exactly these this path that our lives all take. Yeah, and that's the only other way. Yeah, that's the stability that you can build the life that you want off of. That's the clarity that is the path to enlightenment. And enlightenment being that you're aware of the balance in things. Um, no such thing as really good or bad, but there is ups and downs. There is a perpetual forward motion in the sense that time goes on. Um, and yeah, and to not necessarily give judgment to feelings and that's what I was doing. I was judging my anxiety as negative, as something that I need to get over. But in hindsight, like it's something that I need to acknowledge, unbiased, have an unbiased opinion about, and really just kind of analyze and step back and see like what is triggering this. And like it took a deep conversation with my girlfriend to kind of piece together like I'm essentially hiding. I'm hiding again. I replaced an addiction to a physical substance to one of uh procrastination, I guess. Of but the same victim mentality was there. It was the same kind of thought process, and that I was afraid to feel. I was giving negative judgment to my feelings and not allowing them to just take their course. So that's essentially where I'm at. And I didn't mean yesterday to say there was not any value in these videos for me. I just need to be aware of where my ego. I need to be aware of not feeding my ego. I need to keep my path honest and genuine. Um, Not so much share it on Instagram or seek validation at all. Like I just need to create my legacy for my daughter to follow, and for anyone to find uh, wisdom or value from this experience. Like this has been a powerful journey. Once I think back, like 2 months ago, of where I was, yeah, it was easy to get lost in the day to day feeling this week, I think. But like I do have a lot going on. So I mean progress is being made daily, but it's not comfortable. So yeah, layer by layer, step by step, we're getting there. Holy fuck, this video's 23 minutes. Anyways, if you watch this long, then I appreciate you. Like, um, just be cautious of what you're giving your energy to, I suppose. The dragon likes to feed off of the good energy, um, and the ego likes to feed off of the negative energy. So just be cautious of what you're giving your power to, and allow yourself to be humble enough to know that you were never really finished, I guess. Like this is a process of life, and um to shine the light on the dark places. Like that's basically all it comes down to. So anyways, I'm out. I'm gonna cut this video off because it's fucking 24 minutes already. I rambled enough. Say bye, bye, Pearl. Bye, Pearl. All right. Peace, love, and clarity. There she comes. Oh, so cute. Oh. All right. Oh, stop it. Bye, Pearl. All right. Peace, love, and clarity. Let the dragon roar. Breathe fire. Do what it got to do. Just remember that you're human and you're allowed to feel things. Um, yeah. See you tomorrow.